Imagine you are 13 years old in the thick of World War II in a land speaking an unknown language after fleeing an internment camp. This happened to Eric Schwam as his family fled from their home in Vienna, only to find themselves entering a small French town named Chambon-sur-Lignon. You are tired, hungry, and afraid that any moment may be your last. Little did they know they'd arrived in one of the best places for refugees. Chambon-sur-Lignon saw a family much like others that had crossed their paths many times before during the war. Recognizing the need for care that Eric's family had, a family swiftly hid them away from the prying eyes of the invading military. The family that risked themselves for the Schwams did not give it another thought, rapidly securing them in a room that may have only been big enough for you to wiggle inside. You could imagine how it must have felt, worrying about whether or not your home might be torn apart in search of refugees. Knowing that one bad sound or move could alert your enemies to your disobedience and leave you a captive yourself. Eventually, when the coast was clear and the family had safely escaped notice, the Schwan family was given a new lease on life during the war, working and living in anonymity. So livelihood and peace were present once more when the war ended. The Schwartz family could return to their homeland of Austria. Eric, however, loved the nation that had spared his life. He studied, married, and lived till the end of his 90s in France. But that isn't the whole of the story. Eric had such a love for the small town in southern France that saved his family's lives. In his will, he donated most of his wealth, over $2 million, to the town out of gratitude. Never having children of his own, Eric has now ensured that countless children will be aided by his donation, which is to be directed toward youth initiatives and education. Naturally, you can imagine the shock this money was to the local government. It's a large amount for the village, the mayor, Jean-Michel Erod, said. It's surprising that more hadn't been done for the town. Ever since the 17th century, the people of Chambon-sur-Lignon have housed refugees, caring for people who have nobody else to care for them. Their kindness even extended to 2,500 Jews during World War II, earning the town recognition by the nation of Israel. Now Eric Schwam's legacy will be like the legacy of protection, care, and compassion that Chambon-sur-Lignon has upheld over centuries. It is incredible to realize that their good work on Eric's behalf, even though it was 77 years ago, still came back by the millions. How insane was it that Eric put this much aside for such a small town? That kind act went well above and beyond the love that anyone would expect. We may not have millions of dollars at our fingertips, but this serves as a good reminder that no matter who you are or what you have done, you can love people. Their gratitude may be delayed, but thankfulness alone is reward enough when people cross your path needing care. What do you think about Chambon-sur-Lignon and Eric Schwam? Is it appropriate that Eric gave away so much, or could he have given more? Are you willing to risk all you own for another person? Comment below and we can see what you think, all the while celebrating Eric's generous care.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to our channel if you like good stories like this one. Now on the right, you can check out other amazing stories. And that's all for today. See you soon.